Welcome to this video showing you how to set up your lab account on Drososhare. So when you register, you enter your email address that you can use during the login. And at this email address, you got an email with the password you have to use to sign in for the first time. So just do it, use this password and sign in. You'll be logged in. Here, you can edit your account details. And for instance, you can change your email, you can add your phone, but you can also change your password. And if you come here to My Lab, you'll get different information in your lab. The first tab is about information like the name of the lab, the address. Here you should indicate the address as it has to be written on boxes sent to you with flies. And to check to get the best offer, so the lab which is closest to you, you should also indicate your city and your country. And you can update this lab information at any time. This box here sets the maximum number of flies you're agreed to send per month. So when this number is reached, fly request to you will be refused automatically. The next important tab is the lab users. Here you can add users to your lab. That's something you should do on the first place, such that people can use it. There's two different roles, either admin or staff. Admin can do anything like you are, and staff cannot change the privacy status of flies in your inventory, and they cannot activate people on the website, as you will see, and they cannot make orders per se, but they can still look for flies and make pre-orders. Student A, this need to be an email address, and you can add users. And if you're an admin of your lab, you can also activate the users here. So don't forget to do that if you're setting up your lab for the first time. Next step is to add your fly inventory. So you can add new entries here. So each fly has a name. Fly name here is as the location in the lab. So rack 1, for instance, it has a visibility status. So it's either public that you want to share it, or private, you don't want to send it to other users to share. Also has a status here. And the most useful one is in quarantine. If you have mites in it, you may set it as in quarantine so that people can get it from another source if it exists, or wait until it's safe. So if you view the inventory, you have the name and the location. The best is just to use the inventory you already have and upload it. So here you need an Excel file on the XLSX format, and here I just have the first 1,000 flies of Bloomington as an example. Then you upload it, and you have just pick once. It may take some time. It works. Then you have to mark the fly name. So that's the name of the flies you're using in this column, and a column with the fly location, which will facilitate fly requests. If your Excel sheet is coming from download from Drososhare, you may have also a visibility column and a status column. And this is basically a column with either private or public, and this is shows the status of the flies. If you import data, you can set it per default, it's public or private. You can change that afterwards for each for each fly. So here you have all of them, and for each one you can set it if it's private or public, and its status if you want to use this function. You can also delete each one of them. Best then to load your inventory again to have a backup, and also to be able to work with the Excel file if you don't want to change your workflow. And that's it. Now every user can access your fly list, not only users of your lab. And in the next video, we'll see how we actually search for fly stock and how we order them. Thank you for your attention.